I spent many hours reorganizing my bookshelves, and guess what? I vlogged it all. And I did an in-depth bookshelf tour. No need for applause. I know, hard work. I know. Without further ado, please welcome the Erin that was procrastinating doing her final essays. My TBR card gave out when I was trying to move my books home from school for the summer. And now, you want to see this? So now these books don't have a home, and I definitely have like more than 5, so I don't know how this is gonna work. My shelves were already kind of messy, and then my mom's like borrowing, I want to say like 6 or 7 books right now, which may be a good thing because we are running out of room. But now I have so many books I need to find a space for. And you know, I have ideas, but we'll see what actually happens. Oh, you know what? I do have room for this on my shelves. You want to see that part? Yeah, you will. You'll see it. There it is. I also have all of these classics, which I don't think I've shown you, but they were my grandpa's, and well, now they're mine. And then I have this shelf, which has like physical copies of music, and then all of my vinyls are there. If you want to see my physical collection of music, let me know, because I have camped out for 4 years for Record Store Day. 4 years in the cold. Hours on end, on concrete. Like, not fun, but I do it. So, please, just one person is all it takes. And I will show you my physical collection of music. I think the Diary of a Wimpy Kid and classic shelves are like the only ones that I'm not touching. I think pretty much everything else needs adjustments. So I think the first thing that needs clearing is this. I think I'm gonna put books up here. I don't know what books will go up here, but I know that books will go. Whatever, just do it, Erin. Okay. I'm putting stuff up here. Look at this, I found it at a flea market and it is so beautiful. I don't know where to put it right now, but one day when I have like a house and like a room dedicated for like a library, it will be on my shelves. You get the vision? You get the vision? It's obviously not centered, but I don't think I like it. I think I want paperbacks. I wanted to see if this would look nice, but I think I want paperbacks here. And I think I want to leave that there. Even though that's my fantasy shelf, I think I like having like classic fairy tales over there. And then the others are classic books that are definitely not fairy tales, but I think they're gonna go there anyway. I need a break to think because I have no idea what I want to put there, but I know I want paperbacks. Like, I know I want paperbacks. I guess some hardcovers could go there, but I don't know what. Because I'm thinking, oh, maybe my favorite books, but I don't want all 10 addicted books in here, because then it's all one color. It's all just like white books. I want a variety of colors. Like how there are so many in a row that are like the same height and then it goes jagged. Like, I don't think they all need to be the same height, but I don't think I can have that many in a row that are. In the city of dreams, wish that I had the power in me, but I'm just too madly insecure. Wait, do I like that? I'm running out of room in my stack. That is... Oh no! Wait, no, my memoirs area is full. This book is my mom's, so I'm gonna give it to my mom. Oh no, where did I put these? Oh, my books. Oh gosh, okay. Huh. Why is that still there? No, wait, oh, there's a part. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Okay, wait, that was there. Yes, Miranda, I love you. Matthew McConaughey. Is that Rogan? Oh, wait, no, I have fiction too. Oh no. I don't know what to do about my stack. I have too many books for my stack. No! Wait. I didn't think this would be a problem. Oh no! Something just fell off. I hate myself, just a little bit, just like a little teeny weeny little bit. I like that a lot more. Turns out Alphabet cannot defy gravity. What up, baddies? It's time for a shelf tour. Okay, let's get started. Can't really see what's up here. It's just Legos and Funko Pops. Look how cute she is. Belle is reading a book in my library. For the most part, these books are alphabetical order by author. Some things I would like to point out. Beg, Borrow, Steal. I found it at Books A Million. Signed. And like, it's not even like a big Books A Million. Like, This Summer Will Be Different is a hardcover that's signed. Which would be absolutely amazing if I liked the book, but I didn't. I'll pull out the ones that I haven't read, if you're curious. These are all the books that I haven't. Oh, you like really can't even tell which ones I just pulled forward. Darling, Venom, Not in Love, Daydream, Unsteady, Behind the Net, and Beg, Borrow, or Steal. I think those are the only ones I haven't read. Alright, now I have my next shelf. I have the Taylor Swift The Eras Tour book. This was a Christmas gift from Bestie Claire. You don't know Claire. She doesn't like to read, so that's why. But I go to a lot of concerts, and I usually go to concerts with her. Right next to Taylor Swift, I have 2 comic books. These, like, 3 books don't really go on the shelf, but, I mean, they do, because I put them there, so. But that's because the characters in the Addicted series love comic books. And then I was like, I'm gonna start reading comic books. I haven't done that yet, but I like Marvel movies. These are special edition books. Both of them are signed. I actually just finished this book last night, Wherever You Are. I didn't like it. Okay, it's not that I didn't like it. I rated it 3 stars. That is not that bad. Genuinely not that bad. But I thought it would be a 5-star book, and it wasn't. But I still love the characters and do not regret. I have not read Dishonestly Yours yet. But it's coming. It's going to be in a reading vlog soon. Well, I say that. Part of that reading vlog was filmed in like September. It'll get read at some point. We have Glass, Big Ben, gorgeous. Oh, and of course the Legos that I built and I switched out for the clear vase. Then these are the Illumicrate editions of the Bridgerton series. I've read this much of the first book and that's it. I love the show. I love the show Bridgerton and thought I needed these books. And I intend to read them someday. That day is not today. Next up, we have a stack of Emily Henry because it looked really weird that they were so tall. So I thought I'd put them in a stack. And I've read Happy Place. I have not read Funny Story or Great Big Beautiful Life, but I will. I actually really want to read these soon. I'm going to read them this summer. That is my plan. I believe this is called a Longaberger basket. And I guess they're like actually like really expensive, but I found it for cheap at a flea market. And I love it. Like, it's so cutesy. Like, it's adorable. Then, of course, I have the Lego Lotuses, more Emily Henry books that I have read. and, Abby Jimenez and Magnolia Parks and more Jessa Hastings with The Conditions of Will, which I have not read, but I want to read so soon. So soon. Like, this is probably the next book I will pick up. Either that or a different one that I'm about to talk about. But, like, for sure, within the next week, I will read this. I also have a glass Eiffel Tower that is all over every single souvenir shop in Paris. And I had to have it, so. This is a picture frame I got from my favorite teacher in high school when I graduated, and it says, like, grad, class of 2022. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's a group photo, though, so sometimes I blur it out of respect for the other people, but, like, I mean, I could always ask them if I could not blur it, but I think I'm gonna blur it anyway. Then I have the favorites, and this is the other book I thought about, like, reading within the next week. It's either going to be The Conditions of Will or it's going to be The Favorites by Lane Fargo, because I mean, it's obvious. I want to read it. Like, then, of course, Heartstopper, followed by a lot of books that I've read. I'm trying to think. The only books I haven't read are, of course, The Favorites. King of Greed. Have I read that? I don't think so. I have not read King of Greed, and I have not read the last two books in the Off-Campus series, and what is so unfortunate about that is that I have the old covers of the first three books, and then I took a break from the series, and then they came out with new covers. And so, I have the new ones. Here, what does this say? Today's dreams are the foundation of tomorrow's success. This has stickers and magnetic bookmarks in here. All right, we're looking at the bottom shelves together. I've read most of these books / DNF'd several. They're just not my favorites. This is also alphabetical order by author's last name. The shelf above is somewhat like that, except for I put, like, tall books next to each other. Like, those are not in alphabetical order. Books that I have not read on this shelf include Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. I don't know when I'm getting to that book. I have not read My Policeman, but I love Harry Styles, so. I have not read Blind Side by Candy Steiner. I've read the rest of these. No, I haven't. I have not read Binding 13, and I know people love this book, and I know I need to get to it. But why is it so long? Like, this is ridiculously long, and it has a lot of hype, and I'm scared. I'm scared of it, okay? That's truly what it is. It's intimidating, and people love it. Next up, these are so cute. This is a TBR jar camera lens. We have Papa Smurf reading a book. He's so cute. And now he is on the same shelf as The Hating Game. Lucy Hale's character in the movie collects Smurfs. What is her name? Lucy? Is her name Lucy? I don't remember. It's been a hot minute since I read this. Her name is Lucy. There's a typo in this book, and this was, like, my first book that I read where I, like, spotted a typo. And then I was like, this is despicable. How could a book have a typo? And now I read them all the time and notice that a lot of books have typos. And then I have these guys. They're the little bitty pops. Goofy is so adorable. I also have, like, Sorcerer Mickey that I just love. Okay, we need to move on now. Alrighty. This is what it's looking like up here. I have this Lego film camera. If you open it up, it has, like, film on the inside. And it's cute. And look, you can, like, actually look through that. And I have toy cars that were my grandpa's. I have not read these two books, which this one is signed by Lauren Asher. I've read these. I believe both of these are signed. This one is signed. Read. Yeah, I've read every Lauren Asher book except for these two. Next, we have my very small Elsie Silver collection. I've read both of these. I have not read this. I chose all the books here because they're all, like, the same height, by the way. I have not read A Dream So Wicked. I've read every Hunger Games book, and I know Sunrise on the Reaping is missing, but that's because it's not out in paperback, okay? And I also have the Hunger Games pin, obvi. These are the deluxe editions of the Hunger Games. Then, of course, I have the Shadow Me series, which I have read all of. Then I have this little Lego typewriter with the flowers, and it says Once Upon a Time. Oh, and I have these gorgeous chess piece bookends. They're just so pretty. I love them. Okay, moving on. My Taylor Jenkins Reid books are in my headboard. These are the romance books I have not read After I Do, but I've read the others, and then I built this out of knockoff Legos, and this sticker is so crooked. Oh goodness, but I think it's cute. Then I have 5 copies of Daisy Jones and the Six, and I don't want to hear, oh, consumerism at its finest. I don't care. I love this book with all my heart, and I'm gonna collect however many editions I want. Then of course we have our other 3 books, and yes, I will be reading Atmosphere as soon as it comes out, and more knockoff Legos that make up a little like book town. At the very top, I have Funko Pops. I have Zayn Malik. This was my first ever Funko Pop, and I got it from my friend Claire that got me the Eras Tour book. And then I have the Aristocats. They're so stinking cute. I love the Aristocats. The movie is like actually one of my favorites, like not even like joking. It is in my top 4 on Letterboxd, which I would tell you what my Letterboxd is, but I don't want anybody to find it. My top 4: Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, Phantom of the Opera, the 2004 movie. I know that people say like the stage version is so much better. I don't care. I grew up watching the 2004 version. That is what is ingrained in my mind. Little Women and the Aristocats. Those are my top 4. This is kind of a miscellaneous of fantasy adjacent books that are not like exactly fantasy, but like close enough. Some of these are. Like these 2 books I'm pretty sure are fantasy. I haven't read them, but they are. Let's see. I have not read Red Rising. I started The Gracier, but I need to restart it and read it. Of course, I have not read these. Oh, I have this guy. I don't know, like, what constellation he's holding, or, like, what it means. I don't know, it's giving, like, Sagittarius or something. I don't really know. But I got him in, like, a little minifig blind bag. I started The Son of Neptune, and I'm in the middle of reading it because I will finish it. No joke, it will be read. And, I have not read the last 3 in the Heroes of Olympus series, but I'm working on a reading vlog for it. These are just fantasy hardcovers that are like the same height, so to save space, because I don't have a lot of it, I stacked them. Seriously, there's not like a lot of like rhyme or reason as to why these are together, like with the contents that are within the books. It's more so height reasons and saving space. And then we have like my little Oz corner. We have, of course, Elphaba, looking so cute. I have The Wizard of Oz, and I have Wicked. I started both of these, actually, and I just wasn't in the mood to read Wicked. I definitely do want to read this still. This, I got to page 33 and realized that I don't really like it. I like the movie, The Wizard of Oz. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a good movie. I just not a big fan of the writing of the book. Yes, it is a children's book, but the Oz vlog says that you can enjoy it at any age, and I tried to read it, and I just genuinely not the biggest fan of it. Next shelf, we have the Bridget Kemmerer section, and I just got this edition from Penguin Books of Destroy the Day that is, of course, signed. It's the Fairy Loot edition of the book. Love this trilogy so much. If you know of books that are similar to this, please let me know. Then, of course, we have A Study in Drowning. Then I have this book that I haven't read these 2. That says, I Will Not Let Them Take Me. Not a lot of people have talked about this book, but my friend Hannah, who you will meet very soon, I say very soon, I don't know how soon. Well, I do know how soon. I have, for a fact, filmed with her. I have not filmed the rest of the reading vlog, but I have filmed with her. We were at a bookstore and she was telling me about this book. She hasn't read it, of course, but she wants to. And then I bought it. The rest of these books up until A Darker Shade of Magic have been read. Actually, same friend, Hannah, this is her favorite book, and that's the reason I bought it. And there's bookmarks in here, but I have not started it. But next up is a shelf of classic books. These are Mina Lima books. Oh. Ignore that. That's how many tales in this book I have read, but I need to recount because I've since read more tales. They're like fun, interactive books, and I have, of course, Snow White, the Little Mermaid, Peter Pan, The Adventures of Pinocchio, and then I go into my, what are they called? Barnes & Noble special edition, like, classic books that are just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Then over here I have some more, like, fancy, kind of like classics. These are the Brothers Grimm and Sherlock Holmes. Also, just stunning, stunning, stunning books. You can probably tell that there's a lot of like fairy tales on here. I am minoring in folklore. I spend a lot of time reading fairy tales, so I thought might as well get these versions. Anyway, I stacked Throne of Glass because there are so many books and once again, saving space. I have not read these. I want to soon just to finish the series. I read this over a year ago and I have not picked this up yet. Okay. Hello, focus. I've read the majority of books on this shelf. I have not read Apprentice to the Villain yet, and I have not read The Darkest Part of the Forest, and of course, these three. But besides that, everything else has been read. Bottom shelf honestly looks kind of sad. I had these decorations and I didn't really know where to put them, so they're here now. Hi, I'm refilming this part of the video because there was a noticeable drop in effort when it came to going over this section. Most of the books down here just weren't my favorites and they ended up down here. Besides these two, I have not read these two, but they're an awkward height, so down here they go. Then I have a basket of like playbills and magazines, but let's go to the stack. Down here I have some like memoirs and general fiction. A lot of these books I had to read in school. No, that's not true. 3 of these books I had to read in school, but I'll sure say I read a lot of them. And then we go into like thrillers, and then it's like thriller mystery and YA mystery. My one Stephen King book, and then there's more general fiction, and this is like a pretend memoir. It's not a real one. Then there are some more memoirs that I'm like more excited to read or have already read and loved. And then it's like poems and poetry, and then this is the Barbie screenplay. Just kind of a miscellaneous stack is what this is. At the top is like prettier classics, except The Awakening by Kate Chopin. I ripped it in English class. I had to read it for school, and I decided I wanted to rip it. Last but not least, this shelf pretty much stayed the same. I have a picture here that I brought home from school and I just didn't know where to put it, so it's there. It's, of course, me and my grandpa buy all of his old books. I just moved these out because these are books that Rory Gilmore supposedly read. And I'm going through a Gilmore Girls hyperfixation, so they're pulled out because I want to read them, but there are so many books I've said I want to read in this video, and will I ever get to them all? Hopefully I will. I really, 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 really want to. She did also read Little Women, but I've already read that because, you know, I read classics sometimes. Okay, I'm getting tired of filming this video. I'm really hungry, honestly, and I'd rather be eating right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will be posting more soon, hopefully. I will be posting more reading vlogs soon, and I cannot stop staring at my shelves because I think they are absolutely beautiful, and it is the 1-year anniversary of having these shelves today, which is also like kind of fun to think about. So I hope you enjoyed. If you would like, comment and subscribe, I would very much appreciate it. I will see you at some point or another. Bye!